Is this going to be the intro? And then you'll do the welcome thing?
I don't know, I used to like just scaring Charlie during the intro.
Yeah.
Please don't scare me.
And welcome to the Lion Podcast, because the world is a terrible, terrible place. Got the intro, I don't know. What is it? What is after that? Wait, to help you get through the week. There we go.
Yay! Well done, Cameron. You remembered how to do it.
After like a solid break.
Magic.
Cameron.
We've
Welcome
got
back.
full of Yuletide joy Charlie.
Honestly, I'm feeling really Christmassy this year. We don't have a tree up, but I'm feeling so Christmassy.
Well, less Christmassy than last year.
Mm-hmm.
We got Rudolph the Red-Nosed Ben.
Oh, I like that.
I had so many jokes, but they're all too controversial to make here, so I'm not going to.
And we got Santa Cam. Yeah.
Santa's little helper. Cameron.
That was a Simpsons reference.
Yeah. How's everyone been?
It's good.
I don't know why I'm asking you. I live with you. How have you been?
I've been good. I've been away.
It's been really sad.
Literally, I saw you once on Halloween, and then that was it.
Yeah?
Mm?
No, I came up to Manchester
Yeah, we came to see
Oh
you.
shit! Yeah, that happened as well.
once.
We went to the Trafford Centre. That was fun.
Mm. So, Cameron's uni address, if anyone is interested, is...
I'd be impressed if you know it, even though I don't know my new
No,
address.
I have no idea.
Literally, every time I have to like
I
get
know the
some-
city. That's it.
every time I get something sent to my uni address, I literally go to all my friends and go, "What's our address?" I don't know.
You should like write it down.
It's too much effort.
Yeah.
He's in uni. It's not in
Do you know our address?
like our home address.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know the postcode?
Yeah.
I'm well impressed.
Charlie could have just pretended because there's no way you're gonna go. And it is because.
Ben, how do you think I get stuff sent to my house?
She was wrong. That's not. Yeah, no, you're right.
But no.
Stuff sent to my house.
Yeah, I know, but like, it saves it on everything.
Yeah, I usually just open up my Amazon and then that's how I know.
That's how I know.
And then I accidentally send stuff home and I'm like, oh god damn it. I sat there.
The first
I
like
do
the
that, but
first
mine's an only 2-minute drive down
the
the road,
first
so
like
okay.
2-3 months of you living here, you kept sending stuff to your house. I was
Yeah.
like, you know, you live here. You're
Yeah.
allowed to get things delivered to this
Yeah.
house.
We also had a night where I accidentally ordered food to my old house, so we had to go and pick it up.
Oh, that was a nightmare.
We'd had a few drinks, we had to walk there and walk back with the food, and it was hell.
And you were like, Ben, it's like a half an hour walk. It took us like 15 minutes to get there and back.
Half an hour.
It takes 10 minutes each way, we can.
Yeah, we did. Actually, you're right. It was 20 minutes.
Gremlin's popping out.
Welcome back. We have missed you.
Hey, me.
Probably. No, the viewers, I haven't missed you at all.
You've had me here for like 2 days now and you're like, that's enough.
Yeah.
Go back.
When are you going back? What's today?
We'll send you back.
How many minutes?
We got 2 podcasts worth of me being back. So.
We got 2 podcasts to do. We got a busy week this week.
Yeah, we've got Christmas coming up.
Christmas is literally next week.
Should the next podcast just be... Should the next Christmas just literally just film the
The
dinner
next
table?
Christmas.
Next
We
podcast.
film ourselves eating our Christmas dinner on
And
Saturday.
we have like many guests.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want it.
We're having
I
our,
can't wait to cook for that many people.
We're having our Christmas dinner at
Is
our
what I
house
meant
this
to say.
weekend, which is very exciting. Well, I think it plays music as well.
It does, but I'm not going to do that right next to the
No,
microphone.
that would
You
be
should.
bad. That would be bad.
We should do it. We're going to see Star Wars tomorrow! That's
Oh,
happening.
should we make predictions and then when we actually watch it, we'll be like, oh.
I'm excited.
That was
I
awful.
think it's going to be good.
Everyone's saying it's good. I'm hoping it's good.
Yeah. I mean, I thought Last Jedi was good, but like, I'm so sick of defending that movie to people. I just want this one to be good so I can just go.
See?
Well, how's it feel? Because like,
What? I was just looking at my camera.
He's just looking at himself.
Just looking at my angle. Hello, me.
hello Wide, hello me and Charlie, hello Ben.
The wide is very wide.
Mm.
It's on the new iPhone 11.
Yeah.
You're welcome. You Android losers.
Hmm.
I
I'm
bet you
just
my camera looks better on this angle.
Alright, it doesn't matter. Shut up. Go away.
iOS loser. What, you gonna fight me?
Yeah.
You gonna fight me? Because, like, that would only show up on the wide. And it'd be in shit quality because it was on your...
Oh. But
We
no.
really want to move over that way if we're gonna fight, just so it's on my good camera.
To be fair though, Star Wars.
Yeah.
I have a much harder case because I like Solo. Solo's my favorite Star Wars movie.
I didn't see it. I
Okay,
wasn't.
one,
Yeah, I don't know.
That's
where I
fucking
was.
dumb, but Solo is a good movie.
You guys went on a little mandate and
Yeah.
saw like 2 films in a
Yeah,
day.
Jurassic
I wasn't
World as
able.
well.
Me, you...
We saw Solo together, and then we saw Jurassic World with Chris.
Yeah.
That's really sweet.
It was a good day. Podcast Chris.
Podcast Chris.
Friend of
Oh, we
Podcast
love
Chris.
Chris.
Yeah, he's not...
Shame
on
he
this
died.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
podcast. He died and was reborn.
Into
Uh,
what protein?
No, he's just a Christian now.
Hey, but
It'll be nice. What's not nice is me doing a 10-hour shift beforehand, running to pick everyone up and then going to watch a 3-hour film. 2 hours.
is it
No,
3
it's
hours?
like, it's like 2 hours.
It's
10
2 hours
minutes.
and 20 minutes.
Okay, so not even close to 3
The last
hours.
one was 2.5.
Didn't feel it, to be fair.
No?
No.
Felt way longer.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
Honestly, I feel like I was in that film for so long.
To be fair,
The
Endgame.
Last Jedi?
Endgame felt like it was never gonna end. I was
Really?
like, yeah.
No, I enjoyed like
No,
every
Well,
day.
Endgame-
I'd done a 10-hour shift before then as well.
Oh, okay.
So I was
okay.
so tired. I
Endgame
was
felt
asleep.
like so short for how long it was though. It
Yeah.
was insane. The only reason that it felt so long to you is because you usually fall asleep so early on into
Yeah.
things and you can't in a cinema. So movies feel so long to you because you just
Yeah.
want to sleep.
Oh, it was horrible.
To be
It
fair,
was a really good film.
Doctor Sleep felt very long, and it is very long.
Oh,
Is it a good movie?
It's a good movie though. I definitely recommend it,
No.
but it does feel.
Josh liked it as
very
well.
long.
Chris podcast, friend of the Chris
Josh Ward, it's
podcast.
called Dr.
Friend of the
Sleep.
Chris podcast.
Dr. Chris podcast.
Friend
Podcast
of the-
Doctor.
Friend of the Chris podcast said that it wasn't very good.
He's wrong, but you know.
Yeah.
I feel
Hey,
like we
Ewan
haven't
McGregor.
seen any films this year.
Honestly, I feel like I've seen so little movies.
I've watched a lot of movies.
We've seen.
It's almost as if I have to do it for Pop
Yeah.
Girls, like every.
We saw
every-
Spider-Verse again. Even though that came out last year, we still saw Spider-Verse.
Yeah, because it was still screening. Like.
That's the one where I fell asleep because I was so exhausted. Which was very sad because I really liked that film.
We saw Spider-Man: Far From Home. I saw it
Mhm.
twice.
That was so good.
So I watched it once with you and once with my mum.
Yeah.
I saw it yesterday.
Oh.
Didn't see that.
That's alright.
Yeah.
Bit a few odd camera choices.
Honestly, everything that I've heard about the movies, yeah, it's alright.
So
I haven't had anyone go, oh, it's really good. Oh, it's really bad. I've just thought, sorry.
We saw Endgame.
Endgame was really good.
Just a lot of Marvel shit with me.
We saw Captain Marvel. That
Oh,
was really good.
Oh, we saw Frozen 2. Fucking dog shit.
Oh, was it
Honestly,
really bad?
I really need to
I
see.
haven't seen it yet.
Everyone's like going, oh my god, it's so good. Frozen 1 was so bad. It's like, no, Frozen 1 was good, just everyone hated on it because it was popular.
Yeah.
Frozen 2.
Yeah, that was mad.
Frozen 2 is fucking shit.
Let It Go's a banger, and like Idina
think
Menzel
so.
is such a talented vocalist, and I was like, that song is shit, and it's
And it's like, no,
no,
you've
it-
just heard it enough that you
It
hate
was
it.
really
Yeah.
good, but it was so over, like, merchandised, if that made sense. Like,
Well,
they
it's
were
Disney.
milking it so much.
yeah.
that
Disney.
I-
Have you ever been to the Disney store? Everything there is over merchandised, except for fucking Treasure Planet, which is objectively the best Disney
Yeah.
movie, and it was under merchandised.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Walt.
I don't think it was well.
Yeah, he's still making the decisions.
I don't think it's Walt's fault.
It's just
His,
a
he-
bra- it's
his
just
head in a
braid.
jar is still making the decisions in that company, I'm sure.
No, what else? I'm trying to think if there's anything else.
You
I'm
saw
trying to
Toy
think-
Story. I still haven't seen Toy Story 4.
Oh, Toy Story 4's.
Yeah, I remember you telling me this.
It's kind of just the Woody story.
Yeah.
So,
Honestly, it didn't. I haven't seen it, but I think it's because Toy Story 3 wrapped up so nicely for me that I don't want to see
Yeah.
it and ruin it.
Toy Story 4, the first 10 minutes are like really, really good. And then it's just downhill.
Yeah.
Because like the first 10 minutes are like it goes back in time and you see when little Bo Peep gets given away.
Aww.
We saw Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Oh shit, we did, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a long film.
That's
That
a
was
long film.
And I didn't think,
And that felt long.
yeah, I honestly, I didn't really care.
I didn't like it that much.
Sorry, Mr. Tarantino, but I just
To be fair, I understand why you didn't like it. because you didn't know what was happening. in the
Yeah,
movie.
most of it I was like...
If you've seen the movie, you'll understand what that means and why you can just not understand what's happening during the movie. If you haven't, me telling you it will ruin the movie,
Yeah.
so I'm not gonna say. But if you don't know the thing,
The main
you won't get the
Yeah.
movie.
there's a big part of the story is an actual event that has happened in real life. So it was very like, oh, that's gonna happen. This is where this movie's going.
Yeah, I mean, pretty early on, you can grasp what the event is. I think, just from like events that are happening around the plotline.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
But like, if you don't know, it's gonna
Yeah.
lost on you.
It got explained to me, and I was like, oh, okay, I guess. I still didn't like it afterwards, so I was
Yeah.
like,
So what's like changed in your life since the last podcast?
I've lost a lot of weight,
So Cameron's bulking.
so I'm bulking. I'm basically just I'm spending now just a month of getting all the weight that I lost and extra. I'm like stockpiling, so like whenever.
Stockpile for the next time.
I'm bulking for winter.
I was gonna say, why the fuck are you going into hibernation? Can you explain that to me? Cameron's a fucking tortoise.
Toy.
A toy toys?
Toy. So I used to call them as well.
A toy toys.
Yeah.
That's cute.
You've done your first term of uni.
Yeah.
So you
How's
got one down and 8 more to go. I
In
think. Yeah?
Yeah, sure, that sounds about
Yeah?
right. Yeah.
in a concise sentence, how was the first month?
First, only the first month, not the other 2
The
months.
first time, sorry.
First term, in a sentence or a word?
No, in a sentence.
Uh,
Short sentence, concise.
oh, fuck, I just had to do that about my entire fucking assessment. Some of it's fun.
How are the
Accurate.
No, what?
Some of it is fun.
Accurate.
Some of it ain't.
Yeah.
My favourite memory of helping Cameron move into his uni thing was looking through like the events guide, and every single day there was an inflatable pie, and it would just have the same copy paste intro.
Yeah.
And it was like, everybody loves inflatables, so get down to this building where we have inflatable slides, and then it would be like the next thing.
No, that was like, you won't believe that we got this past human resources or something like that. Health and safety. But it had it at the end of every fucking
single thing was the same. It was so funny.
I remember-
By the last one, you were like, I'm
Okay.
starting to believe it.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember the last day, because the inflatables changed locations,
Yeah.
and they were inside the park, and I saw them setting up the inflatables. I was walking past them, and it just started raining, and I went, ugh. I went in,
Oh,
and
wonder
just
how they
watched.
got that
I watched from the windows. It just looked so sad.
Oh god. What's
Apparently-
changed with us in the last? Went to Rome.
Oh shit! Yeah, you went to a different
Yeah.
country.
I feel like we haven't told you anything about our holiday. We went
Wait,
to Rome.
shit! Technically, before I did the pod, when we did the last podcast,
Yeah.
had I gone to France again since then or not?
Yeah.
Had I?
I
Oh,
think
Yeah.
so, yeah.
I got stuck in that. Oh shit!
If we didn't include that, Cameron went to France again.
And I got
Me and Cameron are both on 3 Disneys, and Cameron's done it all in this year. And honestly, I'm so impressed.
yeah. Although I got stuck
I'm
in
never
I got stuck in
proud.
France.
Yeah.
We
That was the saddest chicken McNugget share box in my life.
we almost missed our first flight to France. I don't think we ever talked about that in the podcast.
We talked about it on the podcast, but the podcast never got released.
We almost missed our flight to France.
Well, no.
This is just,
We didn't.
this
The
is-
people we were with almost
This
did.
has just
So-
become like a Lion year in review.
It was a really weird like thing because me and Charlie were going to Italy, and like we went to the airport and we got there like so early, and it was
Very
like
strange.
so relaxing going through the airport, and like security kind of had people up. But the first time we went to the airport this year to go to Paris was fucking mad. So we got in this minibus to go there. 'Cause
Yeah,
it was,
and
like,
the
in
guy that's taking us was like, it'll be best to take you around this time. And we're like, okay, we'll believe you. The airport's only an hour away, maximum. So we leave at like what? We left at like 5:30.
Left at like 5:30. Our flight was at like 7 or something. I think.
I think it was still like, I think it was about 8 o'clock. Our flight.
No, there's no way it took that long to get there.
Maybe
Anyway,
about
either way.
7.
Either way, we got in this bus with this guy, and he was like, "This is plenty of time to get there." He like does this for a living. We were like, "I'm gonna trust him. Like this is his job." I believe that he probably knows what he's doing. I mean, come on.
You would hope.
It was a.
Yeah, he did. So we got to...
What day did we go on as well? We went on like a Wednesday?
Yeah.
Tuesday or Wednesday, like middle of the week, not
Yeah.
even a busy day.
So we got in like his taxi thing. We're all excited to get to Disney. We're all chatting. But halfway through, it was like, "Oh, we're probably gonna hit rush hour traffic," and we were like,
What?
"Sorry," and he's like, "Yeah, we're probably gonna hit rush hour traffic."
So I'm stress eating my
And he's like- he's
Oh, yeah,
like-
because I told Charlie that Apple wouldn't be allowed through
Yeah,
Apple
so-
security, so Charlie just fucking munched an apple on
Charlie
the journey.
fucking pounded the apple. Like, I've never seen someone scram an apple that quick.
Charlie's like, "Oh, got an apple for the plane." I go, "Who got like that free security?" Charlie starts fucking munching. It's like, well.
And the next day, Rachel had the bloody apple in the Airbnb, and I was like, "Cameron lied to me."
You're like, "When did you buy the apple?" She's like, "I brought it from home." And you're like,
Cameron.
"I've been duped." But
Yeah,
we got... So the guy was like...
Maybe she just wasn't allowed and they just let it through somehow, maybe.
They were like, "You brought the whole of Superdrug just going through."
Yeah.
She was like, so the guy was like, "Yeah, we might get there a little bit late." I was like, "Fucking that's fine when you're going to work. It's not fine when you're getting a fucking flight. What do you mean we might be a little bit late?"
Stop the plane! The Lion podcast and some others aren't here!
So we get to the airport and it's like, we like basically fast walk into the terminal. We've already checked in on our phones. We've got boarding passes out.
My
We've got
God,
passports
if we hadn't
out.
checked in on our phone, we would have been screwed.
Boarding passes out, passports out, we're ready. We go to security, we get in the line, and it's like you just have to take all of like your cosmetics out and put them in a bag, and all your electronics have to go separately. So we like get it all out, we put it in the thing, and we're like, whew, it's a good job we did that. It's a good job we did that quickly.
Yeah, us three go first. We are in and out. I've got one bag of makeup. I shove it all in a plastic bag, and like we're through. Meanwhile, the rest of them, like we went with three other people. One of our housemates brought the entirety of Superdrug with her.
Like literally, I turned around and like they give you plastic bags. They're quite big. She just filled one, and I was like, "Oh, she's probably done," because it was like filled to the brim. And I was like, she's probably done now, so like they would be long because we were on the other side of security waiting, and then she starts filling another one, and I'm like, what? Then she starts filling a third one, and I'm like, we've got to go. And Charlie's like, oh, shouldn't we like wait for them? And I'm like,
Nah.
we have got to get to this flight. It's like on the board, it's like now boarding, and I'm like, fuck that, we have to get to this fucking flight. So we run through this corridor, like through the middle to the corridor where the flight's being held. There's like the line for the non-priority boarding, and we're like, thank God we're non-priority. So we hop in the back of that line, and like, as it's like us and like 5 people in front of us,
They show
Josh,
up.
Rachel, and Becca get in behind us. I'm like,
oh my God, I was so scared.
fucking
It would have
Christ.
been a very weird trip if it was just a the Lion podcast goes to Disney.
Just like a text from Josh saying like, oh, we missed the plane. Well, we know.
Yeah, we know. We're in the plane and you just see
Yeah.
Josh texting us. Oh, there we are. This is a TikTok.
And then like the door thing disconnects. You just see them on the other side as the plane starts driving away.
Oh my God.
It was good. It was a good holiday. It was on like the company was good. Like the
France was really good.
The first Airbnb that we got wasn't
the first
good.
Airbnb wasn't good.
Moldy bathtub.
Yeah, we had a moldy bath, and so we had to get it refunded.
A moldy hidden bath.
Yeah, we couldn't find it for ages. It was really
Oh, no running water.
no running water either. Yeah. There's just
So we
mold
went to a
there.
different Airbnb.
Yeah, don't.
This isn't like a recap of France. I just
Yeah.
wanna...
I feel like this is just a recap of the year. Disney was really good as always, and it was nice and quiet as well. It was not long wait times. I think the most we waited for was like 45 minutes for Crush's Coaster.
Yeah, that was really good.
That was really nice.
Um,
Walking onto Space Mountain, best feeling ever, honestly. I was living
Hyperspace Mountain.
Hyperspace Mountain.
Space Mountain's fucking
Better
shit.
than Space Mountain.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
is.
know what Americans. Space
What you
Mountain.
say in America?
Space Mountain's so shit.
Tell me.
Yeah.
Really is.
What
Tell-
other holidays have we done? You did
Japan,
Japan,
and then
which we talked about on a podcast.
yeah, and then France again,
Yeah.
and
That's it?
yeah,
You did 3.
both of us. Yeah.
We did
We went
France.
to Paris.
So it's Paris, then Peak District.
Peak District.
Honestly, we had like one holiday at the beginning. We had like
3 at all.
6 months off holidaying, and then we got back in the
Yeah.
game. We went
Peak
to
District was nice.
Peak District was nice. It was really chill. We just
Yeah,
sort
it
of
was
went.
very like secluded from like everything.
Yeah.
Which was just quite nice.
We stayed in a little hotel
Yeah.
that was like around since like the fucking 15th century or something. 14th century actually, which is bad. And then we climbed a mountain. We climbed like 4 mountains in a
Yeah.
row because I said we should keep going.
I was very tired. It was very fun.
But
Then we
one,
went to,
just
we
keep
went to
going.
Sheffield on the way home, which is the opposite way to home.
Sheffield, lovely. Well, from
Sheffield,
what I saw,
really nice.
One of my
yeah.
families lives in Sheffield. Yeah.
Really nice. You should visit them in Sheffield.
It's quite, there's a little cute plant shop. Also, remember Heavenly Desserts?
Yeah.
It's one there. Turned around and I was like, I was walking around down this road and I was like, I know there's one here and I know I'm gonna like get triggered. I was like, I'm sure there's one in Sheffield. Then literally Ben goes, oh look, and I was like, no. That was nice. And then we went to London.
And we went to London.
London was nice.
We saw Hamilton.
We saw
I
Hamilton.
am
We
very
also
jealous.
go to the Pokemon
So
Center,
good.
but the Pokemon Center's line was too long, and I was like, I have paid too much money to come down here. To
Yeah,
wait.
no, you have to.
Let me
It
tell
was
you right now.
You have to wait in the line from like 3 a.m. if you
Yeah,
want to
I
get
was
in.
like, no.
From the beginning, I was like, that sounds shit.
I would have gone if you didn't have to line up and wait. Like I would, because it was on the way into.
It
London.
looks like a Disney shop for Pokemon, and the Disney shop isn't that good. It's
But,
just
like,
a shop.
If we didn't, it was on the way into central London. We would have had to go. We went through that stop about a million times.
Yeah.
I would have gone.
Oh
if
my
we didn't
god,
have to
public
wait.
transport in London is lit.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah,
Holy
like
shit,
every
the
like
tube is so
yeah, just like every 2 minutes there's just
Yeah.
one.
Oh.
That was
Mersey
mad. I was,
Rail.
I was
Apart
like,
from Sundays where it's like every 4 minutes. It's a bit. Calm down, London. Come on.
I was like,
okay.
what the fuck? How is this run on time? Like, how has no one died
It's
like from
crazy.
2 trains smashing into each other? Because one arrived.
No, because
It
they
left.
know when the doors come, they just smash on someone's
know
head.
what
and it's
arrived.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't give a shit.
Yeah, it's
That
great.
shit's mad. Like we saw this guy like, and it, I forgot about that. I haven't told that story to
Oh
anyone.
my god.
There were
yeah.
these 2 guys, and like the campest 2 guys I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
This guy runs towards the train. He's like, "Oh, I missed the train." He like does that in anger. His phone's in his hand. He like lets go of his phone.
Oh no.
It smashes the window and just slips onto the track.
Oh no.
And that was it. Like it pulled away as his friend was like, like it pulled away. I was like,
I would have just.
and we'll
cried.
never get to know how that story
Yeah.
ends.
If you're watching this, please let me know.
Yeah, if you're watching this.
Bad request.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry about your phone.
Phone stories.
Mhm.
Had a Christmas party about
Mhm.
2 weeks ago, and when I'd left the party, like to vibe and whatnot, one girl in my flat apparently, for some reason of anger, took her phone, and in the kitchen in our flat was like an island. She took her phone full force, threw it. It bounced off the island, went flying. She went to pick up her phone, and it was fucked. You know, when, like a phone screen is fucked, and it's all like just the black goo on the
Yeah.
inside.
Black goo.
Like the LCD crystals have
Yeah.
like crushed.
Oh.
She knocks on my door. I'm like, it's not my door. Answer the door.
Cameron's like just vibing.
I'm like, I'm doing the Mr. Mime vibe.
Cameron's listening to lo-fi hip-hop, being so chill and steady too.
And there was Minecraft happening at this point. I will not me playing Minecraft,
I remember you
but someone.
Snapchat me through that party.
It was Minecraft o'clock.
I was like, can I play Minecraft? I was like, go for it.
Do.
But anyway, she knocks on my door and I answer. There's Minecraft going on in the background. I'm like, sup? And she's like, can you help me fix my phone? I go, yeah, sure. She hands me my phone. I look at it and go,
No.
oh. I'm like, that's not coming out. I can't buff that out. You know?
That's not coming out. Yeah, I've got a fix for that. Actually, it's just.
Did you put it in some rice?
Oh, Charlie, you're ahead of the story here. Funny because I haven't told you this. So anyway,
So excited.
I'm like, that's not. You're gonna have to like go to a shop and get that fixed.
Hot chocolate.
And she goes, oh, okay. And then she leaves and starts walking down the hallway. Goes to a different flatmate. Well, my advice, my general sound advice, she didn't take it. I shut my door. Back to Minecraft o'clock,
Yeah.
whatever. She then, what happens is, knocks on another flatmate's door.
I'm just.
Everyone's adjusting here. She knocks on another flatmate's door. The flatmate opens the door. They've also been. Everyone in their
Vibing.
flat apart from one person was at the party.
Yeah.
She opens the door,
He's also vibing.
And just, she opens the door and just falls out of her room, like, onto the floor. And the girl who's got the broken phone goes, I see that you won't be able to help me. Takes one step to the left and knocks on another person. I then find out later, like the next day, that one of the flatmates who was at the party went out like clubbing and came back.
Yeah.
With a bag of rice.
She asked him what to do, and as a joke, he went, "Oh, just put it in the bag of rice." She went into her cupboard. She had a very small bag of rice that had about that much rice. Just put her phone in it.
I like the idea also that it wasn't dried rice. It was like one of the microwavable like pouches, and she just squoze it out, just put it over the phone and went, job done.
Oh, that's so
No,
funny.
fucking-
Oh my
oh.
god.
Good shit. Good shit.
Shout out to Karen's flatmates. honestly.
Shout out.
Shout out to Anna.
Shout out to.
Shout out Anna.
Oh, I don't remember his name. Charlie.
Charlie.
Shout out to Charlie. I know
I remember
Charlie.
Charlie, Belinda, Tom.
Up to Chaz.
On the chest.
Tom?
Tom? Yeah, that's Tom.
Tom.
I know a Tom.
What was the.
Prick.
Cameron?
Not the. Yeah, I live in my flat.
the,
Yeah.
The one that you mentioned and then other, I think. I don't know. I don't.
Shout out to Tom, Charlie, Anna, Belinda, Lucy, and Cameron.
And Cameron. No, not Cameron.
No, don't shout out to Cameron.
And then
Shout into
Oh,
Cameron.
and shout out to all my plants.
Chumpy and
Leaf Roy
Leafroy.
and Pumpkin and Baby.
Baby.
Still not one named after me, I notice.
Get me a pirate themed.
Oh, I'm gonna make you a pirate themed character.
To be fair, Baby doesn't have like a pot yet. It's just literally it's got like the plasticky one,
You baby.
and then I've just got like
B-A-B-Y, baby.
and I've just got like a Tupperware and it was full of
Oh, that's
Tupperware.
cute. Going back to holidays though, then we went to Italy
We did.
for our anniversary. That was
Yeah.
nice.
Wow.
Big
1 year.
You
make me sick.
I hate the way you do this. He does this all the time. It stresses me.
Disgusting.
What holidays next year? What's happening? You're going to America, aren't you?
We're going to Florida. Yeah. I would like to go to Morocco and see my bestest bud, other than Cameron.
Thanks. Nice save.
Yeah, sorry. And Ben.
You don't count.
My top three boys, these
You're
two
kind of a
ladies.
piece of shit.
If I can get time off, and if I can afford it.
And then we're going on a house holiday
Yeah,
apparently,
hopefully.
which is cool.
Ooh.
Honestly, Chris probably won't have his passport, so if you want, you can replace it. If you're bulked up enough, you know.
I can pretend to be Chris.
But we're going to Florida.
Apparently.
I want to go to Hong Kong and Shanghai, but at the current economical climate, that's probably not a good idea.
Yeah.
I think going to
In a
Hong
few-
Kong at
well,
this
we-
time of year is fabulous.
We're gonna wait until the Zootopia
Yeah,
part is up, and then we're gonna go.
yeah.
'Cause
We're gonna
I can't wait for the Zootopia.
be
part.
broke.
Listen, Ben. I just need to go to all of them. There's 6, and I've been to 2. All right.
Yeah, we're going to one of the other.
The six.
one of those two
There's
again.
6, and I've been to 2.
You went to 2.
I've been to 2 this year. I've been 3 times overall this year.
You're mad, and I love it. Honestly, like, I've never been prouder of you.
Next year, though, I want to
I
do.
just went to grab your phone.
I want
just...
to do. Next year, I want to do what you've done because I want to do Italy.
Italy, honestly, I'd go to Italy again, like, next week.
Yeah. Italy's really nice. Rome is such a cool city,
It's incredible.
but it's the same as every other capital city where it's got like the €1, €1
Yeah.
boys.
Oh,
it's
€1,
€1.
so many.
So like all of the everywhere that you go in Rome, like attraction wise, it's not like
Is there a guy selling mini amphitheaters?
No, there wasn't.
Aw.
Oh no, some of them were selling like little snow globes and stuff with
Yeah,
them.
there
and, like,
were guys selling
magnets.
little colosseums.
Oh, I didn't see those.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna fucking buy one,
No, you
but
you could
there
buy
were that.
them inside the Colosseum.
I like
Oh, I would have wanted one.
but outside of
€1, yeah.
outside of every like major attraction is like so many fucking scalpers. It's unreal. Like you go outside the Colosseum, like you'll have walked out of the Colosseum and someone will come up to you and go, "Oh guys, you're going inside," and it's like,
We went
Well,
So-
I know you're not selling real tickets.
We
am I?
went for 3 days, and the first day we got there, we were like, "Oh, we'll go see the Colosseum. We'll check it out. I don't think it's open, but we'll go see it." We went. It was closed. We did an entire lap. No one went in. People came out, but no one went in. Tickets office was closed. The gate was closed. Everything was closed. You could only get out the one way, and they were still asking us if we wanted to go inside. And I was like, "No, it's fine. We have to like." We've
Maybe they
been
just changed the
in,
entrance
like-
every few weeks just to fuck the scalpers.
Oh, everything is so big. Like
It's
everything is.
it's so big, but there's so much in such a little space.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
crazy. It's
Trevi
a crazy
Fountain
like
was mad. Like,
that is mad.
You
And like
literally walk around a back street and it's just there, and you're like, "Oh, wow, that is very big."
yeah, the craziest thing is just in general the Vatican is mad.
That was, like, I'd say every place we went was cool, but that was like one of like the
Like,
highlights,
you-
I think. Like that was cool.
Like you've seen pictures of the Vatican and you're like, oh, it's
It's
pretty
big.
big. Being there, like, there's no
Big.
there's no picture that can give you the scale of like
How big
how
it actually
big,
Like it is, yeah.
especially the basilica. It's
Like when you
Mad.
think that like that was all like hand built by people, like people like had to build. People did all the sculptures, all the paintings. Like there was literally like I was looking at them and there was like a sculpture of like a bird. Like at the bottom, it was like a little pigeon. Like you know the big pillars up.
Mhm.
It was like a pigeon, and then it go into like another thing, like another big sculpture thing. And I was just like, that bird must have taken forever. And that's just a bird.
That's just a
like,
bird.
That's
What
a real
happens-
so
bird.
much.
What happens if the Vatican burns down like 6 months? Are you then going to be just like cursed? Because first we saw Notre Dame, and then that burnt
Oh,
down.
yeah.
If the Vatican burns down like the next 6
That's
months,
If the Vatican burnt down, that would be insane.
It
But
was
like
so
the
cool.
Vatican's really funny because it's like because it's like its own little country. You've
yeah,
got
it's a country. I didn't know.
wait,
it was
what? It's a country?
yeah, the
yeah.
Vatican's a really
a
small
country.
country. Yeah,
Shit.
the country within a country.
It's
But
got
yeah,
a
it's its own
population of, like,
nation state.
1,000, and it's got one of the highest crime rates.
Yeah.
So many pickpocketers.
Oh shit.
But basically, the people who like scalp tickets outside,
What
like,
about
can we
it?
just die?
Yeah.
What's going
Let's
on?
wrap this up.
Cool. So
Solid wide.
so what was I just saying?
Vatican's a country.
Oh yeah, scalpers outside of the Vatican are fucking crazy because they're not allowed in. They're not allowed past the border. So there's just like at least 50 dudes just around the edge before you go through the gate to like enter that country, or just like trying to sell you tickets, and as soon as you cross that line, they can't come near you.
Oh, it's fucking mint. I just walked back in between the line like, hey,
I
come
think with everything we did, including spending and including food, we didn't really eat a lot when we were there, to be honest, because I was very like tired a lot of the time. But like flights, hotel, and everything, I think we spent like 350 quid. That was it.
I have 2 stories to finish this out with.
Well, I was gonna say-
honestly.
Do you want to save them for the next podcast?
I
Keep
can.
people intrigued. But before we
back
end,
for
You
more.
should write it down.
I
Don't forget.
I think the next podcast will go up in January, not December. But to end the podcast
Mhm.
quickly,
Mhm.
what's your goal for next year?
I'm applying to uni, so I want to get into uni and do well in uni, and also save a bit more money so I have enough to see me through uni, hopefully. But yeah,
That's a good goal.
yeah,
I like that.
thank you.
Not die.
We spoke
No, I
about
actually do. I want to get to a point with programming where I'm good enough to be able to get a job in it and drive.
Nice.
Yeah, man. What about you? What's the goal? What's the dream?
Pass my course. And
Mhm.
actually do the second year when it actually gets graded, so literally just go pass.
Mhm.
Learn to drive during the summer.
Mhm.
And hopefully 2 holidays.
Ooh.
Somewhere in there. One of them's going to be Italy. Don't know where the other one is yet. Maybe.
Fam, if
Whereabouts
you
in
wanna,
Italy?
Fam, if you want to go to Italy, I'm going with you. It was so good.
I'm going to go to Italy without Charlie.
You guys go and you stay. in the same
Whereabouts
apartment.
in Italy?
Literally, it's just Italy so far. I haven't decided specifics, but
Go
Rome is insane.
Go to Rome and go. To
Rome
the
is
apartment
worth
that we
visiting.
stayed in. If you go with 2 people, go to the apartment we stayed in because honestly, it was the.
Oh
best
my
thing
god!
ever.
Shout out Nicola. What a sick apartment.
Honestly, thank you so much for looking after us.
Or
Right.
give Nicola a chance. Anyway, hope you enjoyed season 2, episode 2 of Lion Podcast.
Merry Christmas.
See you mean hello and welcome to my first video.
Yeah. Me and Cameron are TikTokers now. We've been TikTokers all year. Merry Christmas. We don't have a tree up yet because we've had people staying over.
Happy Hanukkah.
It's been a busy time.
Merry Chrysler.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Happy holidays.
See you in January when we upload another podcast.
See you next year, kids.
Bye.
Bye.